Says showtime, so it must mean we're live. Welcome, everybody. My name's Bev G. Star, and I'm a creative director for That Creative Thingy What's It, and also the creator by the Humans of Weston, behind the Humans of Weston. And today I've got two beautiful faces to introduce you to. If you don't know already, they're standing and leading their way in the community. It's Holly Law.
Hello.
And April Lewis.
Hello.
Thank you so much, ladies, for attending. Today we're going to be talking about your newest project, the Weston Penpals project. But before I get started, we're just going to give a quick shout out to our funders, the Department of Digital, Culture, Media and Sport, in partnership with the National Lottery Community Fund, who we're so thankful to fund these beautiful interviews. So I don't know where to start and who to start first, but if I just fire a question out, one of you can pick it up, okay?
Okay.
So let me hear about who you are and what your up-and-coming project is. Who's going to take it?
Do you want me to go first?
Do it.
Well, I solely believe in, creating magic moments with people. There's a lot of isolation going on at the moment, and that's not just for people living in care homes, which is where this project is based around our community getting involved and volunteering to send beautiful postcards, either coloured, little writing on the back, introducing themselves. And basically it's to create those magic moments, to make someone feel special. And this one postcard can be shared amongst everyone in the home, creating that lovely, lovely moment.
Beautiful, mate. So
yeah,
the Weston Weston Penpals. So how did you come up with the idea of the Penpal project?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know the spark of inspiration. Do you, April? Whether it was through conversation between ourselves of, kind of worrying about isolation and what difference we could make.
You came across a quite dead page of mine that I started and set up very quickly in the autopilot mode of when we first began in lockdown, thinking about the care homes and the position they were in, thinking, right, how can we get our community feeling better because they're stuck in? So while you're doing something for someone else, it sparks love for you and love for them. So it's like a joint thing. Then that kind of didn't work. Holly found it and had a conversation with me. And she was the inspiration to this new Weston Penpals, and I basically, stepped and said, let's do it together. It was you.
Brilliant. So my next question is normally something along the lines of how the COVID pandemic has kind of affected or helped, or I don't know, help's the right word, but affected your projects. But yours was actually born during lockdown. Is that correct, Holly?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so I started working in a care home in November, a local care home. First time I've ever worked in care, and absolutely 100% kind of fell in love. You could almost say quite selfishly with the feeling that I'm constantly getting every day by making connections and building relationships with all these, wonderful people with rich, full lives that they want to talk about. Like, it's a wonderful way to spend your time. So, I think I was witnessing the isolation within care homes that people are suffering, and can witness that in my everyday life as well, that everybody, it's a shared experience that we're all going through during COVID, and it's kind of that's what we want to achieve, I think, isn't it, April? This isn't a project about people in the community, helping those people over there in care homes. This is an equal relationship that we're trying to offer and foster for people to help each other connect and get all the great feelings that you get from that. And we all need that all the more, don't we, during these times?
Linking from Holly, the shared connection is care homes, our community.
Mm-hmm.
They're in our community. You know, they're not separate. They are the community within the community. So we're not. Yeah. So, you know, I think the terminology sometimes, I'm probably going to get on my soapbox, tell me off, but, you know, we're no different. You know, we're all the community, you know, hence projects that I've been involved in before that actually it involved care homes and people living in their own homes as the community that were all welcome. It was all inclusive.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And and I do know of your work, April, and I've had the pleasure to work with you also in your care home activities. You're beautiful. You uplift people's spirits as soon as you walk through the door. Those care homes are part of our community, and the way that you've gone around connecting the outside community with the inside community of the care homes, especially during this COVID pandemic, because we can't get in to do the work that we normally do with them. So thank you so much for that. I want to ask, just if you could just tell us exactly how your project's going to work.
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, you go for that.
Okay. I'll talk. Yeah. So as a volunteer out in the community, not living in a care home, basically we have got a Facebook group, Weston Penpals, and it's a 12-week project. So we'll advertise each week on the Facebook group. We'll also send an email at the start of each week with the week's theme. So week 1 is hello, you know, just basically introducing yourself. So we'll provide a weekly prompt for 12 weeks. We'll link you up with a care home, so you know exactly where you're writing to. And then each week you will follow the prompt however you wish to interpret it. You know, it's all about creativity. Send a postcard into the care home, and you may or may not receive a reply. So it's basically as simple as completing our sign-up form, which is on the Facebook group, and then we'll get in touch weekly with the prompts. So that's kind of from the volunteers' perspective. April might like to talk about the care home perspective.
Well, as I've previously said, it's all about creating magic moments, and you know, I've pretty much spent my time working with people living with a dementia. So, you know, that feeling in the moment of seeing this postcard, and you know, sometimes they may need help, you know, reading it, but that's not a bad thing. You know, it's a shared experience, and the carer can gain that connection, as well as the person receiving the card, and it can be shared around, and you know, that feeling lasts. It's, you know, it's the core of us. It's the core of us. When you look at a circle, you know, we're all the same. It's all about love, and sharing the love.
And you girls are just doing an absolute amazing job at that. I mean, like I said, when I was originally writing my funding application, your names were at the top of my list to shine light on as human beings. And then I seen this beautiful project that you both collaborated on. And I was just like, yes, lead us, take us. You know what I mean? What an amazing opportunity. You know, it was behind the scenes as a director of a company that works with people in dementia and nursing homes. We were struggling to come up with ideas of how we tackled the isolation from that end. So just congratulations. Just couldn't have asked for a better set of humans to set something like this up. Let me ask you, how many volunteers do you have to date, to not including the nursing homes, because I want to know the nursing homes separately. So how many volunteers do you have to date that have come forward to take part in the project writing those postcards?
we double checked this morning, we have 77 people so far, which, it's not bad, is it? It's
Brilliant, isn't it?
It's a great start. I mean, we would like 150. That's kind of the number that we've set ourselves. Although what we will be doing is providing kind of templates to the care homes that sign up to invite the residents, friends and family to get involved. The idea is really to like flood each care home with love, with letters, with so we may be near that number when we care homes take that step, but 100% the more the merrier. So if anyone's tempted, please do. Yeah, sign up.
Yes, and what we'll do is we'll make sure that when we send this feed out onto the social networks that we're connected to, that we write all those links in so people can just literally click on the link and sign the forms and sign up. And the next question is tell me about the nursing homes or the residential homes that you have in the area. You know, how many? Name drop you if you would like. I don't know.
we have 4 that have signed up. Ideally, we've been discussing this for this project. We would ideally like 10. It's a good number for a pilot, and we can measure against the improvements and what actually goes on behind the doors of the care home once they receive.
Yeah. So how does a nursing home get involved? Have you written letters, or are you just waiting for people to come forward with word of mouth, or have you approached them? How are you connecting with those residential nursing homes?
Pretty much at the moment. I mean, I've done some, dare I say, cold calling? No, cold calling. I introduced myself, told them about the project, and that's how a few have joined. Others have known, dare I say, me in the circles, and so they pretty much joined within the first hour. We do need to work on having more care homes sort of join the pilot. If any care home would like to just have a discussion with either myself or Holly, all about what their actual involvement is, because we do understand the pressures they're under now, and we don't want to be adding to their work, as it were. But it's a role of an activities coordinator to very much coordinate this, or a key senior carer that would like to step up and create the love. There are carers that, they go in, day out, and they really want to be involved with some connection to, do this in a different way. And you've got so many forward-thinking carers. And, we need to...
And maybe after watching this today, and they're warm to you ladies, and they'll understand deeper because you've had your moment and we've shined your light on you, that maybe somebody watching this alone will just have a family member, a loved one in a residential care, and they can reach out. So if you're watching this today, please follow all the links and just support April and Holly's work, because it's absolutely magical. Thank you so much. Right, I'm just going to go over and have a look at these beautiful comments that are coming in. So I'm going to check them out to you girls. So Jennifer's put, what a fantastic scheme to introduce. Well done to the both of you. Hear.
Thank
well
you.
Done. No, we can't say it enough. Paula says, this is great. Thanks for reminding us that we are all the community.
Yay.
Spot on. Spot on. And Jennifer says again, this really links with the idea of compassionate communities. And I think we can all say, just watching you today, your passion and compassion for the people is kind of leading the way for this.
Sorry.
Postman.
Now we've had a discussion whose dog would start first.
I've got a greyhound. Sorry, I've got a greyhound that doesn't like the doorbell. So
that's all right, then. I got kids that don't like the doorbell too. Don't you worry about that. We're all good here. Stephen's watching. Our beautiful Stephen from That Creative Thing You What's It. I kind of, he was the one that introduced me to the kindness that we and the compassion that we can share into residential nursing homes with his campaign for his dementia friendly campaign. And he says, wow, 77 people. That is amazing. Let me ask you, on the back of that, what would you say to anybody that's kind of thinking about stepping into a pen pal role in Connection? What would you say to them to encourage them just to take that step to really get involved in your project?
Oh, I think I would say quite simply, like, it will feel good and it will make someone else feel good. Like, it really is as simple as that. It can be 2 minutes of your time to do something that, like April says, like it will stay in your heart. You'll feel great for it. So,
and creativity releases endorphins in us. So the endorphins are the happy, natural happy endorphins. Just throwing that one out there.
and you're right too. I'm happy. I feel like I've just had endorphins release listening to your beautiful project. How many weeks is the project done for?
It's over 12 weeks. Over 12 weeks. Although I will say, kind of, April mentioned earlier, pilot project, which this definitely is. And we do have kind of, I was going to say ulterior motives, which sounds terrible. We've got these long-term plans in the back of our mind, dreams, that out of all of the wonderful people that are signing up for the project, for some, it may well be sending 12 postcards and that's it. For others, we're hoping that relationships will build between some care homes, some residents and people out there, and they may develop as restrictions lift to actual face-to-face kind of volunteering roles. So Bev, April, both of you know the joy of being in care homes and nursing homes and bringing some sunshine to people's lives. We're hoping to kind of give people a little taste of that and maybe encourage a bit more of it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Can I mention we do have in joining up, we have is it Cubs or Scouts that got in touch with us?
Oh yeah, I think it was Cubs, a Cubs group. That's a very good point. So we have actually got more than 77 volunteers because we've got a whole Cub.
We've got a pack. We've got a pack of Cubs.
How
exciting is that?
So groups are very welcome to join in. Well, it doesn't have to be individuals.
Yeah. Will we get to see some snapshots? Are we encouraging people to share their pen pal like postcards within your group also? Are we going to be like privy to see what's going on behind the scenes?
Absolutely. So we've got a hashtag, Weston Penpals, nice and simple. And so, yes, we'll be encouraging people in the Facebook group that we've got to, use that and, share the love, like you say, even wider than just between the people connecting, really.
Yeah.
Inspirational, really inspirational. You girls are volunteering. Let me just tell the world now, because you're volunteering to do this yourself. You're leading the way and you're showing other people what you can do with your time and initiative and a dream and a vision. And I think sometimes everyone thinks that every project that people are running nowadays are actually funded, but you girls are currently running this current pilot as an example for maybe future funders. But I think that's beautiful, and I'd really like to credit yourself really on that. Let me just pick up another comment, and just for those that are watching today, if you do have any lovely comments for Holly and April, any questions about the project or just nice comments about who they are, just leave it in the box here because I can see them on the feed. So let me read this lovely one from Stephen. Oh, hang on. It is sometimes hard for people to imagine social isolation and loneliness being an issue in homes where lots of people live, but projects like this are shining light on what is really an important issue. It just went within the residential community, and you girls agree with that because that's exactly what you're about, right?
Yeah.
I think obviously communal living certainly does not mean no loneliness, and I'm sure again a lot of people can have a bit of empathy for that during these lockdown times, that you can You know, you can live in a happy family home and still feel lonely and isolated. Just being surrounded by people does not fulfill everything that we need to feel connected.
Yeah. Spot on. Yeah. Did you have anything to add to that, April?
No, Holly's summed it up. I mean, like, over the years I've worked within, you know, health and social care and numerous of care homes. It's improved, definitely improved. You know, years ago the activity coordinator didn't exist. And carers were hard pushed wanting to, you know, develop relationships, but finding the time, it's supporting the homes. I think all this is, you know, we want to show that, you know, we're on your side. You work so hard. I'm emotional for saying it. We love you all for caring for our loved ones. You know, while we can't get there, you know, at this particular moment, it's putting a tear in my eye. And, you know, this has to, you know, where our community can step in to show the love. And let's not stop it after COVID. Let's keep it going.
Beautiful. And you're setting a path for us and you're leading by example, and we're real touch into that passion that you've got there. So Luann says, hi Luann, thank you for touching in with us this morning. And Lordy, our dear friend, says, hello my lovelies, you're amazing and we love you for all your hard work. See, this is exactly what this is about, just shining light on the right people who deserve it to do magical things, so your project can just be bigger, or not bigger, because just be more aware of what you're trying to achieve. And Debbie has written, this is a great project to connect people and engage some people who wouldn't normally be able to volunteer due to family or health restrictions. A few minutes a week to write a message is easily doable. That's agreeable, girls. Do you agree with that? Just a few minutes?
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah.
And our dear friend Lordy goes on to say, I think the pandemic going on, I think with the pandemic going on, this is so very needed, but actually this could be something to continue after the pandemic. Yes, spot on. He completely agrees with that. So is there a certain date that the project's gonna start, or is it like a 12-week that you can sign up anytime, or is there going to be like, no, we're starting in like April and then we're going to send out the prompts then? How's that bit going to work?
We've toed and froed on this, haven't we, April?
We
decided, basically, like you said earlier, Bev, we are volunteering our time among, you know, a million and one other things that we get up to during the week or the hour, however you want to look at it. So we are going to be launching a start date very soon. I think I'm making this up off the top of my head, April, because you asked that question.
No, we need a close date of those that want to come and join in this project. You know, we hope we succeed to have the care homes on board. You know, 4 was without any effort. We really, you know, I haven't walked. Maybe there's a few volunteers, carers that are working currently in the homes. I can just spread this and tell their manager, coordinator about the project. That would be an easy solution to going the distance and going to the many homes we have in our town.
So yeah, I think once we've got 10 homes, we can go, basically. Can't we? So
well, part of the project that I'm running at Humans under the beautiful wing of that creative thingy what's it is about bringing organizations together. So if you organize running a home, or you work within an organization that provides residential care for our beautiful humans that we love too much, please do exactly what the girls have said and get involved by going to the Penpal project, Weston Penpals on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of a plug to ask you girls if you're dementia friends, because we're on a campaign to make North Somerset the most dementia friendly county. Is that county? Yeah, is that right? I believe you girls are dementia friends.
I am, and I have been for a very long time. I've got Holly on the list.
Yeah, on my to-do list, it really is. I have April and Stephen regularly asking me if I am yet a dementia friend, which I appreciate, and it definitely is on the list. Once I finish my mandatory training at work, that is.
Can I just say? Can I just add my 2 pennies worth in? All right, don't be frightened of what this dementia friend is all about. I tried to explain to Holly, and she gets a little bit more now. It's about educating. It's about seeing a person struggle at that queue, you know, having that patience and actually to support and stick up for them. It's a lot more for businesses. We are, you know, working with businesses as dementia friend community. But that's a different matter. But it's all about education and what's wrong with a little bit more of input.
when Holly's got the time, like with all her other projects and community interests.
She just thinks there's an exam at the end. There's no exam, Holly.
All right, next time I have a bath, I'll take my phone in, spend an hour, become a dementia friend. Sorted.
Closed.
Rock on. Stephen will be happy. Just to let you know, girls, Paula has said here that there is nothing like quite a feeling. There is nothing quite like the feeling of receiving a card or note from someone. And isn't that nice to not get a bill through the post? Nice to get something, you know, cheery, colourful, and creative.
I stay away from that red pen because it makes me realise that's a red letter of a bill coming in.
Yeah. So let's do that. Let's all get involved in this beautiful project that you've got set up and send some creativity through the post. I'm sure it'll lighten the postman's day as well, right? James just sent us some love in the messages here, and we're so happy that James could join us just to say hi. And Theatre Orchard have popped on and said Stephen from That Creative Thingy What's It ran a Dementia Friends course for some of the Theatre Orchard staff and volunteers, and it was great. So whilst we're on the campaign to shine organisation on the humans behind it, there is also lots of things on that you can get involved with to improve your knowledge, etc., which brings us to the last few minutes. But I just want to go back to the reasons why I'm shining my light on you girls today. Is you are generally beautiful people doing beautiful things, and I'd like to ask each of you independently if there's any last wise words, wisdoms, or declarations you would like to you today before we clock off. I'm going to start with Holly to put you on the spot, mate.
Okay. Oh gosh, the thing, you know, when everything running through your head feels like inappropriate to say. that's how the spotlight makes me feel. There's a really, really easy way that you can make other people feel great and you can feel great yourself. And that is getting involved with Weston Penpals. So pretty please do join us.
Great. And we'll chuck all the links in, and we'll make everyone follow the link and do that thing that they need to do to get where they need to go with that. And again, organisations get in touch also. April.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'd be great for more care homes to sign up. If they're worried about the situation of the COVID and the paper situation going into the home, we're following these safeguarding, and basically, yes, it's down to the home. They receive post anyhow. So if that's what's stopping them sign up, you know, don't have any fears on that, because you know, we can have a conversation.
Beautiful. Yeah. Perfect. Don't ask, don't know, ask. Yeah, right. That's where I was going with that. Again, my project's about linking organisations together and shining lights on humans. Helen asked just how she can access the Dementia Friends course, and then Stephen below has just put the link. So anyone watching that needs to know how to be a dementia friend, follow that link. Also, anyone that wants to know how to lift someone's spirit by a simple postcard, to lift your own spirit, also follow the link to the Weston Penpals project. Culture Weston just popped on. Hey guys, they just said what a great project project, you know. So it's just lovely, isn't it? You know what I mean? You're doing such great things. And Helen says thanks, and then Jot says, hello Lewis, how are you? I'm sure you're very well. So you've got your own little followers there, people that you've connected with, and no doubt are changing the lives behind the scenes of the organisations working in and around Weston. So pretty much to the end, is there anything else you girls want to say?
Thank you very much for chatting to us, Bev. It's really appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you ever so much. And I'd just like to say thank you to those that, you know, have volunteered for the project already. We're so excited and, you know, to get started with this. But, you know, we will keep them, you know, you all posted. Is that a pun? And I think that will in turn make you smile that, you know, the project's beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're nearly there.
We're nearly there.
Well, like I said before, and like I'm going to say now, you know, congratulations, an absolute well done on really, really bringing the light to the town on beautiful things and representing who we are as humans as well, doing good things for ourselves and other people's. Stephen says, thank you both for your work that you do. I'm proud to call you friends. And I think we're going to leave it there with such a beautiful comment from Stephen, because he has rounded you up as just beautiful people. So as we move forward, for everybody that's watching today, please share the video if you can to create that connection that we're looking to make with people. Please follow any links, become a dementia friend, join the Penpals project. I'm sure they're looking for 150, but I'm sure by the end of this they might even have 300, who knows. So let's go easy. If you're an organisation in the area, please do get in touch. With thanks that goes to our Department of Digital Culture, Media and Sport, in partnership with the National Lottery Community Fund that is available, that has provided the project funding to help me as a director of that creative thingy, what's it, shine light on beautiful people like April and Holly today. So without further ado, I believe that's how for now. Give one from a yes, a wrap. Yeah, we'll go with that. Stay in touch, catch us on the internet, and I guess we're just going to say goodbye for now then. Bye.
Thanks,
Bye. Thank you, Bev.